What if Miss Frizzle was the principal of Copperdale High? I'm gonna redesign Copperdale High School in what I think Miss Frizzle's style would be. The original elementary school from Magic School Bus is mostly brick and has these really nice curved industrial windows that I'm definitely going to incorporate. Right now it is sort of looking like a Minecraft bumblebee. It's kind of starting to look like a castle and I'm not mad about that either. This was a total accident, but I think I'm gonna go for it now because I have these two very cool upstairs courtyard areas. I'm going to turn this into a tall half wall that makes the front silhouette of our school look really nice. Then I think I'm going to make this the lower courtyard because I feel like Miss Frizzle would want to encourage kids going outside. To make this entrance even fancier, I'm just adding a square platform here. I'm really happy with how this looks so far. I'm going to attempt to do some roofing now. Turn these into glass. Ooh, that's gonna look so nice. We all know Miss Frizzle is not shy with her color choices. The colors were primarily red, blue, and yellow, so I'm gonna try and bring those in. Yellow high school would honestly be the move. I have decided to not even touch circular walls for this because I want it to be functional. I'm going in with these big glass blue doors. I do want to add this really fun roofing piece. The red was just too strong, so I went for this muted like pastel red. See, this is the darker red. I feel like it's just too much. The pastel colors also gives it kind of a vintage feel, and that's what Magic School Bus is to me. I wanted to add this roofing detail around the entire roof, but because I have to raise it up manually, it's gonna take a while. This school would be powered by renewable energy, so I am gonna add some wind turbines. I'm also adding solar panels. I'm gonna get these windows some eyebrows. Miss Frizzle would be into the Eco-Terra vibe. Even with just a little bit of landscaping, I am so obsessed with it now. I think it looks so much better. I found this brick and I thought it was just so rich and beautiful. So I changed the sign to this color and now I'm thinking about changing the whole color scheme again. Oh, I'm so excited. Flagpoles over here. I added some street lights because I know at night it's gonna be pretty dark, even though this is lit up. That's so cute. Ooh, this lights up as well. That's so cool. I love that. These remind me a lot of the ones that are in the actual show. I think it's looking very academic, but still fun. Plenty of space for Sims to move around. Now I need to figure out where I want everything to actually go. I'm gonna start in the center, which is the cafeteria, because I think it'll be the easiest to work from the middle out. This gives plenty of space for students to line up down the middle. I noticed in the original high school, Sims were getting really crowded in one spot. A little extra. I'm gonna put different colored chairs at each table. A lot of really nice swatches that come with this pack. Do you feel like red would be the obvious choice? Supposedly red is supposed to make you hungry. Add some vending machines here as well. We're really just trying to fill empty space. Put in a sink, a microwave. This is probably as close to lunch trays as I'm gonna get. I remember for lunch, we would have a place to put down our books sometimes. Maybe this is someone's stuff that they set down, or maybe they lost it. Let's get some posters. Ooh, this compass. In the center here, we can have all of our extracurricular posters. That doesn't work. We need to have a door right there. So underneath this awning, I want to have a couple benches. At my school, only the seniors were allowed to eat outside. It would be really cool if we have like a mural on this wall. Maybe the art classes collaborated to paint this. In the center, I'm gonna plant a tree. I'm gonna use a fence to section this off. I'm just gonna go with these so I don't clutter the space too much. Next, I want to work on these areas. Maybe these are classrooms and then this is a study space. I could also turn this into a science lab since, of course, Miss Frizzle is a STEM girl. I am going to switch up the flooring to wood in these classrooms because that's kind of what I'm seeing in Miss Frizzle's classrooms. Lots of educational posters on these walls. Lots of sciencey stuff. I'm also adding this clock. I feel like this is such a Miss Frizzle thing to have. No, these from Get to Work are seriously giving teacher locked cabinet vibes. Let's get some clutter in here. We have a little craft station. And I'm gonna add this propagation station. I think that could be a full school project. A cool school project. Honestly, I want to do some kind of like lounge area over here. A lot of my high school classrooms had cute little spaces that you could sit in, study in the corner of the classrooms. I ended up finding these really cute beanbag chairs that I think fit very well, and I'm gonna give them a lamp as well. Look, and this one matches our swatches. Okay, I did find this, which is technically like a comic display, but I really like how it looks. It's got the astronaut on here, a chess magazine. Side of the room, I am just adding some cabinetry. This is something that all of my classrooms had growing up. Place for school supplies. There was always a sink in the classroom. Absolutely be options for recycling at this school. I'm gonna add more posters and things to the walls and then move on to the laboratory. I hated doing labs in school. So I'm trying to make this like as fun of an experience as I possibly can. I'm gonna be using a lot of items from Get to Work. I'm gonna build 2 workstations. I'm actually kind of liking how the orange looks in here. You can tell that like this school invested in their science program. Now I'm just cluttering each corner with random equipment. And in here, instead of adding a whiteboard, because I don't want it to become a functional classroom, I'm adding the crime map from Get to Work. This can kind of be our equivalent of having a skeleton in the classroom. Oh wait, we can also have a skeleton. Oh my goodness. I'm going to throw in the weather control device. Do you remember that episode where they literally turn into raindrops? Also gonna put the home recycler over here. This room turned out so cute. Let me quickly do the other classroom. This one, I'm basically copy pasting most of it, but I'm changing it so that instead of like chemistry focused, this is more biology, environmental science focused. So this room's gonna have some plants. I'm gonna put some extra propagation stations in this room. The insect farm would be really cute right here. This swatch is totally giving this Frizzle. The flower arranging table in this corner. I remember doing a lot of arts and crafts type science projects. I've been dying to use this cow plant tapestry. That is the second classroom finished. I need to work on this hallway. I've been avoiding it. I'm gonna go fully for very neutral light hallways. Bring the color back in with the flooring and the lockers. I'm not sure which locker colors I want to go with, but I think this will help me decide. I'm going to go in with this flooring, which has the yellow around the outside. It's such a small detail, but I feel like it helps a lot. It's a little tedious, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe try to frame off the lockers. I feel like it's a little cute. And that gives us the opportunity to put the school crest like right here in the center. Really vibing the red and yellow lockers. They're very bold, but so is Miss Frizzle, so. Trophy case we've got to have at the front of the school. I'm hoping that I can get these stairs to kind of like wrap around. But what if I turn it not that way, the other way? Okay, I think I can work with this. Close this off and kind of turn it into a stairwell. I wonder if there is a little sign, like a stairwell sign or an exit sign. Yes, perfect. This is kind of what I'm looking for. Fire extinguisher. If there's any dead space that I am not going to be using, I just like to put a few walls through it. What on earth am I going to do with this empty space? Maybe we have some more event banners here so that you can see them as you're walking through the halls to class. Here we have some like school achievements. Actually gonna add some seating in the hallways. I feel like this would be such a helpful thing to have, especially if you are a disabled student or you just need a place to sit down for a second. I'm gonna keep the hallways pretty open to be functional for gameplay. Also adding plants just because they make me happy. Some fun little clutter. I just want it to be looking a little cute out here. I have finished one hallway. Let me go copy pasta to the other side. Pretty much the same. I'm gonna put the principal's office over here. In the movies, there are always like chairs lined up outside of the office. I'm raising this area up and I'm gonna turn that into a kitchenette. Have a step down and then we could have a cozy little maybe coffee bar here. I've got this super fancy archway that came with the high school pack. I'm bringing in this really fun peachy color that kind of matches her hair. I'm just trying to make this room very fun, very colorful, and something that Frizzle would love. I was going to give her a mini fridge, but I feel like I just want to go in with like the full set right now. It's Miss Frizzle, and if anyone deserves it, it's her. You know, I said a kitchenette, but this is definitely kind of turning into a full-blown kitchen. This is turning out so stinking cute. I just get the feeling that she would be a plant lady. Get this really cute swatch with the flowers on it and it matches. This rug is one of my new favorites. The pastel rainbow is just so stinking pretty. I'm also gonna give her the cloud light over her desk. It just feels right to me. And then over here, I wanna create a little lounge. I feel like Miss Frizzle is the type of teacher that would just let you come hang out in her classroom between classes. So obsessed with the swatches on a lot of these items. Look at that one for like a gamer girl. Ooh! Miss Frizzle also has a pet reptile. Don't have an option for reptiles in The Sims, so instead I'm giving her this void critter. That's probably the closest I'm gonna get. And then I want her to have like a motivational gallery wall. Some little like notes from students would be so cute. Oh, that is it for Miss Frizzle's office. We still have the entire upstairs to do. This space, I'm gonna grab some classic basketball flooring. I just realized that this is backwards. Also gonna whip out these cheer mats. Ooh, I have the rock climbing wall. I never use this item. Like, I can include actual workout items, which is very cool. Okay, but the gold lockers just are kind of next level. Honestly, I did not expect this room to turn out so nice. That's all I'm going to do for the gym. Keep it super simple and open. Holy cow, I did not realize this was clipping so badly. I think the answer is gonna be more lockers up here. I'm gonna put this on the floor upstairs as well, just because this is such a huge space. These round tables with these really cute mint and cream chairs, I think it fits this space a little bit better. Now I have some awkward shaped rooms to deal with. I was originally thinking of these as hallways. I think I'm gonna turn one of these into our chess space slash library. I'm gonna start by placing these really cute new chessboards that we got with the high school pack. There's some really nice swatches in this wallpaper I want to use upstairs since I haven't gotten the chance to yet. It's a very different vibe from the rest of the school, but I think it fits because this is a more studious space. Besides the classrooms, of course, but I think Miss Frizzle would like for her students to have fun. Not that chess can't be fun. It just takes like a lot of concentration. I'm gonna take the two sides of this ombre rug and put them together. There's also this little knight figurine that came with high school. And these little lamps as well are super, super cute. I've added some clutter to these rooms and some wall decorations as well. Let's move on to the library, which is right through here. High school libraries have a very specific look to them. They're all this same color beige, and there are so many shelves. Does anyone remember book fairs? I actually think these dining tables from Dream Home Decorator make the perfect study tables. This is Miss Frizzle's school, so I'm gonna add a little bit of color. I'm gonna go with the red and green, minty green. I kind of love this purple rug. I just realized that this chair looks like a baseball. That is so cute. I'm gonna change out the chairs in the gym for this because I cannot. Anyway, I'm going to add some of these beanbag type chairs as well. Pillows for additional seating. As far as gameplay goes, I doubt The Sims will actually come up here a lot. It's been 2 weeks since I worked on this build. Let's get back into it. It's been a while, so I have no idea where I left off. There are no items here, so I don't remember what my plan was. Oh, so these were bathrooms. Between now and the last time I was building, I started using the Sims 3 camera. Before this, I was actually super against it. Now that I'm using it like all the time, I love it. I think the stalls that we got with high school are definitely the best ones yet. Have these facing each other just to take up a little more space. What I'm gonna do with this area instead is turn it into a larger bathroom. So I'll move the seating area over here. All right, I'm essentially going to copy paste this bathroom on the other side of the school. We are not having any accidents in Miss Frizzle's school. actually gonna add a couple of posters in here. One more room, and then we finally have the first floor done. I'm actually gonna use these from Discover University because I can face them back to back. Honestly, kind of vibing the blue and yellow. Like I said at the beginning, I thought that was going to be her original color palette. I definitely want to have like some cork boards up here. This room pretty simple since it is a study room. Maybe I could add some fun items like this from the computer programming club or engineering maybe. I went to an engineering college even though I majored in theater. And now that I'm looking at it, these are actually my school colors. I think this room is really simple and really cute. I am doing an art gallery. Wait, saying that out loud just gave me an idea. What if I use this hallway as an art gallery and this room is the art classroom? I'm gonna go to the gallery and search for paintings. So these can all be different paintings that students have worked on. I'm gonna add the same rugs in this hallway as I did in the chess room just to keep it cohesive. I wish this was a different color, but there are paintbrushes here. Maybe we have these some posters for like art competitions or students' art shows. Now this is what I'm excited for. This is the art studio. Ooh, look at how stunning this portrait is. Gonna have all of our aprons lined up over here. I have to include like as many crafty items as possible. Lining these up in the center of the room, like in a circle. And I'm gonna lay out like tarps and newspapers to protect the hardwood flooring. They do need a subject to paint, so I'm taking this one from the laundry day pack. Add in a sink, of course. Every art room I've been into is super messy and has tons of clutter, but like it's organized chaos. We've got a place for canvases that are drying. We have blank canvases. Look, I have these dirty paint cups I can put in the sink. I've brought in that primary color scheme, the red, blue, and yellow in this room. Why not commit to it with the wallpaper? This room just was not feeling colorful enough. It wasn't giving eccentric art room. These charcoal sketches are like a beginner art class staple. Here is this classroom all finished. I love the distinction between these two rooms. This is very clearly the presentational gallery, and this is where the magic happens. Now I'm gonna go to this room across the hall and build a music room. I already had this painting picked out. Kind of feeling red and gold for this room. Some of these big lockers that we would have for the larger instruments. I'm looking for a music stand. So far all I found is this antique book stand. Kind of matches the wallpaper, so there, I think that layout looks really nice. I could have played with platforms, but I wanted to get that like curved shape. It looks like we have plenty of space. I love that this room is giving more classical furniture vibes. In contrast to the STEM rooms downstairs, I can add in these bookshelves for music scores. It looks like this has some music clutter on it, so that's perfect. Here is our music room. Best for last, it's the theater classroom. At my high school, we had a little makeshift mini stage in the classroom. Of course, we had our auditorium, but I'm not gonna build that in this high school. I'm gonna tie in the red somehow. This is definitely giving, I think I'm gonna be on Broadway one day vibes. I've definitely performed a play in a classroom before. I was a ghost and I had to climb through a window while wearing a sheet over my body. It was very dangerous. No high school is complete without the comedy and tragedy faces looming over you from every corner. This could be the audition and callback board. Maybe we have a little bit of stage makeup. Oh, this wall light is perfect if I can find a mirror that fits inside of it. I've got to find a painting or a statue or something that looks like William Shakespeare. This is gonna be my best bet. With that, we have finally completed this high school. That took for freaking ever. I'm honestly so happy with how it turned out, but I'm also so glad it's over. I'm not sure how many hours this took because I did film over a couple days, but it had to be anywhere from like 8 to 12. And I've done builds that long before, but because it's a high school, there was a lot of repetitive designs. Let me know which room is your favorite. I think mine is either the theater room or Miss Frizzle's room. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Stay cozy, stay sweet, and I will see you in the next one.